Ready for a malicious compliance Reddit story? Here we go. It's titled, Shredded My Goose Pick? My homie crushed his boss's rules and exposed his dirty secret. Ooh. It says, my friend Idris recently shared this wild story from his first job, and I'm still shook. Idris was 17 when he started at this grimy call center. Back home, he got a whole crew of geese in his yards. He's obsessed with them, treats them like pets, and has a favorite named Pancake. He brought a wallet-sized picture of Pancake to work, just kept it in just to keep his spirit up in that depressing dump. But his boss Dave saw it and flipped out. Dave had this hardcore rule: no personal items on your desk. It's about professionalism. Meanwhile, his own desk was a trash heap. Old mugs, random figures, even some rusty fish statue. Idris says Dave had these weird tics. He'll go from passive-aggressive whispers to fake nice vibes in a heartbeat. Total oddball. Anyways, Dave clocked the goose photo and went nuclear. He made Idris rip it to shreds in front of everyone, muttering about rule breaking. Idris, just being a 17-year-old kid, froze. He had no clue how to stand up for himself back then and just did it. He said he almost cried but held it together so he wouldn't look weak in front of the team. Pancake's photo was toast and Dave smirked like he just won something. Idris wasn't going to let it slide. Dave wanted me to obey? I'll maliciously comply with him. Next day, he rolled in with nothing. No pen, no notepad, no headset. When Dave asked what the deal was, Idris hit him with, you said no personal items. I'm waiting for the company to hook me up. Dave lost it. But Idris doubled down. It's your rule. The team jumped in. Half of them stopped bringing their stuff too, and the whole operation tanked. Customers were raging on the phones, calls were being dropped, and Dave was scrambling to make everyone work normal. Eventually, he caved and muttered, fine, bring what you need, just keep it low-key. Idris came back with a fresh Pancake photo and slapped it on his desk. Dave didn't say squat. But it gets crazier. A couple of weeks later, Dave tried to fire Idris for insubordination. Idris, now sharper, had recorded the whole no personal items freak out on his phone, legal at where we at, and sent it to HR with a rundown of Dave's hypocrisy. HR didn't ask Dave, but they gave him a slap on the wrist and he chilled out. Then the real bomb hit. Turns out Dave had been skimming cash from the petty cash box for years. Small grabs, but steady. Idris said he cooked up the rule obsession to keep everyone stressed and off his trail. He snagged money from the drawer, supposedly for coffee, paper, office junk, and marked it as office needs. It added to a hefty chunk, though no one's dropped an exact amount. His weird mix of passive-aggressive jabs and over-the-top strictness kept newbies like Idris too spooked to dig deeper. That photo meltdown? Idris figures Dave was just flexing to throw everyone off his scent. Dave got busted when a senior coworker noticed the office expenses weren't lining up. They canned him, and later even filed charges. Idris says he's still stoked about how he accidentally took down a crook by playing Dave's own dumb game. Pancake's still chilling in his yard with the rest of the geese, honking at anyone who steps too close. So Reddit, what's the call? Is Idris the king of payback? Idris, you rock. And good for you for standing up to such a bully of Dave. Oh, Dave was just trying to flex his power, trying to intimidate a 17-year-old. He should be ashamed of himself, and I'm glad that karma bit him in the butt. I cannot believe he was stupid enough to try to steal money from the petty box of it. And for Zeus' own expense, So not only did he get fired, he's basically probably getting arrested and probably serving time for doing what he did. And Idris, you rock. You started this whole situation. And I'm glad that you also had your team members to back you up too. Because it seems like Dave was not only picking on Idris, but it looks like everyone. And like you had also mentioned, it looks like Dave was just trying to do that to throw off everyone's scent from his bad deeds. Anyways, let's see what some of the commenters have to say about this story. First commenter says, "Justice for pancakes." And I can't believe this is all over a picture of a duck, by the way. Yeah. Anyways. Another commenter says, "Dave, this is pancakes. Pancake, this is Dave." Close the door behind him. That's actually pretty funny. Says, another commenter says, "Idris did well here. As they say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander." So, the OP responds with a quick little update that says, "If anyone's curious, I once took pics of Little Pancake. Well, actually, all of Idris's geese. Find Pancake if you can. Upload it. Lol. People think they're all AI. They're not. This little pancake bit me a lot." And then the OP has mentioned that there's a video of it. So, yes. Anyways, what do you think of this malicious compliance story? I hope it made your day a little bit better, because after I was reading it, I was like, oh man, Dave got back what he wants. All is good in the world again, because bad things, when you do bad things happens to you. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments section. And remember, if you like these types of stories, to continue to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.